Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my Holter monitor vlog experience, whatever you want to call it. Well, technically it is an event monitor. I got the reminder this morning and it is an event monitor and not a Holter monitor. So it is a little bit different because a Holter monitor I would just wear and it would just record and that would be it. For an event monitor, I actually have to log in the events. I've done this before and it's been almost 4 years, so I'm going to do it again. I figured this time I would take you along, share my tips, my experience, all that. So I got up, I was up at 7:30 this morning. Don't know why, but I was. So I got up, did my workout, got in the shower, because I knew that once, because I was thinking, well, I need to shower, but then I was thinking, well, no, because you have to, because I didn't want to have to take it off tonight. So I showered this morning, and I had to remind myself not to put any lotion on my chest, because they didn't tell me anything yesterday when I scheduled the appointment. Because the way the hospital is set up, you go upstairs for your cardiologist appointment. If your doctor schedules a test, you go downstairs to the diagnostic center and schedule your testing. So I went down to the diagnostic center to schedule for this, and they just said, be here at 1:15. So, okay. But since I'd done it before, I remembered the rules. Thank God. Because if I had lotion on, it would not stick. So, you can't put any lotion on your chest the day that it is applied, and you're not supposed to put any lotion on your chest while you wear it. Like, if it's like my other ones, I can remove it long enough to get in the shower. I will find that out today. But yeah, and I decided I was gonna wear this shirt because it really depends on. Sometimes they have you remove your shirt to place it. I've had one where, because I was wearing a tank top like this, they just placed it on my chest like this. So I figured I would wear this and make it easier on myself if they let me do that. But my appointment's at 1:15. It is noon. It takes forever to get there, so I've got to get ready and get out of here. Okay, so it's later, as you can tell, because the lighting's all screwed up, and I'm at my grandpa's. But I went and got my Holter monitor put on this afternoon. This one is different than the last one I had. Last one I had was a round shape. It stuck right here in the center, and then it had a lead over here. This one is black. It's almost like a flash drive. Like, it plugs in. And this is like a real event monitor. When I want to record an event, I hit the center button and a thing pops up on the phone and I log in on the phone. Last event monitor I had, you didn't log anything on the you didn't hit any button on the monitor. You hit everything on the phone. But with this one, I still have to keep the phone with me at all times. But I can record on just this. But I still have yet to read any of the directions, and when I do, I will film a whole thing over that, and I'll show you the box and all that. But I just kind of wanted to update you with, I got my event monitor. I will show you how to log an event and all that stuff when I have to. But it's relatively easy. All I have to do anything, if I want to check anything on the phone, I just turn it on. I go to the monitoring thing. And I can check the phone battery, the monitor battery, and if it's connected good enough. So, yeah. And it does help. This one connects to the Wi-Fi, which helps the connection. So, yep. I will check back in with you later. I do have to charge the phone every night. But one thing is, if I wanted to shower and this wasn't ready to be charged, I can shower with this one. Before, with the older types of monitors, I couldn't shower with them. I had to take it off and then shower and then put it back on. But I think it'd be kind of, with me having POTS, I get a lot of symptoms when I'm showering, so hopefully that'll be nice to be able to shower with it and to log my symptoms with it. But when I have to charge it, I will share that with you. So, yeah, I'm going to stop talking and go do what I have to do. Okay, so for me, when I got my Holter monitor, it came with this box. And this box, of course, came with the monitor I'm wearing on my chest and this phone, so I can record the events, because this is what I have is technically an event monitor, but it also came with a charger, like the instruction manual, and 10 extra leads, and more information. This was mainly for if you received it at home instead of going to your doctor's office. Like, for me, I went to my cardiologist office and had it attached and all that. And this one is completely waterproof, so I can shower with it. But basically there's an introduction of what it is and what it does. Then there's the contact information in case you need to contact them. I was told instead of contacting them to contact my doctor's office, so yeah. Then it shows the equipment, and for me, it came with the smartphone, the monitor like I'm wearing on my chest, the charging cord, and the strips. It did not come with the saline wipes, but it says they're included, so yeah. Then it shows how to prepare your skin and attach the monitor if you got it from home. Since I went to the doctor's office, they attached it for me. Then it's talking about how to turn on the phone and the monitor. And then there's just how to use it, and basically I keep the phone within within 10 feet of myself at all times. Tells you when to charge the phone. Explains the Wi-Fi. Like, I explained that. I'll explain that later. Because when I got home from my doctor's office, I had to connect it to the Wi-Fi. And all of this was gone over with me at the doctor's office. I'm just going over it with you because I figured I would. That way if you have to do this and you don't get one, you don't have to go to the doctor's office and get it. And of course, I only have one monitor. So when I have to charge it, all I have to do is remove it. Then it explains how to replace the strip. It explains that how it's water resistant. And how to dry it off when you, like, because I can shower with this. Then it says how to, like, you can't undergo an MRI, but you can travel and all that. Like, then it goes through and talks about all the warnings on it. And then it explains what to do when your prescription ends. And it tells you the message you'll get on the phone, and then how to return it. For me, I've got the option to send it back, or I can take it to the doctor's office. And then there's all the warnings again. And I received this warning on Saturday, like right after having it. I had it placed Friday. Saturday morning, it started going crazy. The phone started going crazy and started telling me that it did not have good contact with my skin, and I thought I was going to have to replace it, and I got ready to replace it, and I pressed it down a little bit more, and all of a sudden it was fine, no problem. And I haven't had any problems since, knock on wood. And it's Tuesday. I wish I would have filmed that, but in the time, it was just, there was just too much going on. And then the insurance information and the survey I need to fill out in the back. So, yeah. But that's all that is included in my Holter monitor box. And the label, if I want to mail it back, is already attached. Okay, so I just got the warning on the phone that I need to replace the charger or to charge it. And since I don't have two chargers or two monitors, I have to charge this one. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say okay on the low battery warning and figure out how to charge this. Might I add, it is Wednesday and I got the monitor Friday, so it has lasted Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, almost 6 full days. Yeah, 6 full days. Wow. So I just take it off and I got the poor skin contact because I took it off. And now I just plug it in to the charging port, And it beeped, and it is charging. Okay, so the monitor is now charged. It's got the solid blue light. So I'm going to start with the new strip because, yeah, I have a new feel. Okay, so hooked it in. Remove that side. And now that it's attached, all I have to do is press the power button. Okay, so I'm good. Okay, so every night I have to charge the phone that comes with my Holter monitor, and you just use the same charger that you use when you charge the actual monitor. If I can get it untangled. Okay, so it is charging. You know that by the little red, oh, let's not show it. Yeah, the little red light. So I've got my event monitor, and I've totally, every time I've recorded an event, I forgot to film it. So now that I'm feeling when I'm going to record it, so for me to do that, I've got to press this button on the monitor. Then the phone will wake up. It can take up to a minute. There it goes, and it buzzes, and you get that screen. So then I go through and find what I'm feeling. And then after I make sure I have them all, yeah, then I can hit save. And once it's saved, it goes back to the home screen, and I'm good until I feel the next thing that I need to log, and then I'll just repeat that all over again. Hey guys, okay, so it is Friday morning. This morning I woke up and I had, let me unplug it, and I had the monitoring is complete notification on my phone. So at this point I'm going to follow the directions on this, as well as in this box. To tell me what I do next, because I don't want to do anything until I read everything on this. So I unplug the monitor. None of the lights are on it or lit up, so all I have to do is power off the phone. Okay. Now, if you get this notification in the middle of the day and your monitor is still lit up, then you have to wait until it powers it off. Then you turn off the phone. But my monitoring was complete sometime while I was sleeping. So I didn't have to wait for all that. But I'm going to pack all this equipment up, complete the survey on the back of this, and then today when I go out, I'll take this box with me and ship it off. Okay, so now that I have completed my monitoring session for my event monitor, I wanted to hop on here and give you some tips. Now, give or take, not everybody's going to have the same monitor. I had the Body Guardian Mini Plus from Boston Scientific. If that's your monitor, then you're good to go. If not, then some of these probably will still help you. The first tip is the day that you go have the monitor put on, or the day that you put the monitor on, because sometimes they will ship the monitors to you. I've never had that. I've always had to go to the doctor's office or the hospital to have my monitors put on. But the thing is, the day of having your monitor put on, take a shower that morning or whatever, and do not apply lotion to the spot where they will be placing the monitor, which is usually center chest to the left breast. So yeah, no lotion, because I've never had this problem, but I usually don't apply lotion because usually they tell you not to. Is sometimes the strips or the leads will not stick. The next tip is, if you have to charge your monitor, I only charged mine once. I got it last Friday. I charged it Wednesday. It charged for 90 minutes or so. 90 minutes to 2 hours. I don't really remember how long. But if you have to charge it, when you charge it, replace your strip if you have to, or if you can. Like, I had to replace it because I wanted to get in the shower when I charged it that day. So I took it off, and I took this old strip off in the shower, and then when I got out, I dried the area and I placed a new strip and I reattached the monitor. Another thing is, if you have one that is waterproof, that is great, but you have to be extremely careful, even if it is waterproof when it's plugged in like mine was, because I didn't want it to come loose, and just kind of how it hooked in, you could feel that it could come loose easy if you knocked it the wrong way or pulled it accidentally. That never happened for me, so yeah, but just be careful, because if they're exposed to water, they're not waterproof anymore. Like, if you unplug it and then it gets wet. The next tip is charge the phone. If your monitor comes with a phone, charge the phone every night. Because I charged mine about 6 p.m. Sunday night because we had a storm coming in, and I wanted to make sure it was charged. And when I woke up Monday morning, it was at 40%. So they do need to be charged overnight to hold a battery. Number 5 is, when you are removing the strips, try and do it in a shower or with some kind of oil, or like baby oil, Vaseline, coconut oil, something, because it hurts to take them off. Like this morning, I took mine off when I was done with my monitoring session, and I placed a hot wash rag or a warm wash rag that was wet over top of it and let it sit there, and it still wasn't peeling up. So I had to get the Vaseline out and rub it down for it to come up, and it's still tender where I did that. But that could be because when you've worn a monitor for 7+ days, it's going to be tender. And that kind of leads into, once you're done with it and you've cleaned off the strip and cleaned off the area, because you will have little residues of it, put lotion or something on your chest, because you will need it. Like, I had a Holter monitor years back, and the strips and the leads broke me out so bad that every time I had to replace it, I had to find a new placement in the same kind of area but without overlapping. This one didn't break me out. It's just, this time it didn't break me out. It's just kind of tender, and it's got little red bumps where the sticker was. But that's going to be all of my tips for if you have more, feel free to leave them down in the comments. So it is April 8th, and I got my results for my Holter monitor, or my event monitor, or whatever. I guess it was an event monitor. So, yeah. But I got my results this morning, and I wasn't having palpitations like I thought. I am having PAC, so pre-atrial contractions, and PVCs, pre-ventricular contractions. Like, I've been through this since the beginning of me getting sick 4 years ago. When I got really sick 4 years ago and I started having cardiac symptoms, every EKG, every Holter monitor, every event monitor, that's what it kept showing. PVCs or PACs. And I am pretty much constantly with a low heart rate because I do have POTS. So I'm on a beta blocker to control my heart rate. So the highest my heart rate got was 130 and the lowest it got was 44, with my average being about 55 to 60. Because when they place the Holter monitor, or when they place the monitor, they make you sit there for a little while to get a baseline. My baseline was a couple of PACs, 2 PVCs, and a heart rate of 54. And then after that, they let you go and you deal with it for a week. Just logging events whenever. The doctor did note that there were a few palpitations, but nothing like I've been describing. But now the more I think about it, maybe what I was feeling was PVCs. Because I've had them before and they feel pretty similar to when I have heart palpitations. But now, and it helps that my own cardiologist got to read my test results. Instead, it used to be that when you had a Holter monitor, an event monitor, just whatever cardiologist got the chance to read it, read it. And my doctor read it this time. So, yeah. But that's where we're at. I'm having PVCs and PACs and a few palpitations here and there. But with that being said, now we have to figure out what we do from here. Because the doctor didn't really mention what to do with the results. He just gave me the results and had his medical assistant send me that we will follow up at our next appointment. And the next appointment isn't until June 17th. It was supposed to be July 3rd, but we're going on vacation that day. We're leaving that day for vacation. And yeah. So I had to reschedule my cardiologist appointment, and I managed to get in for the 17th of June. So that is my next appointment. And that's when we're going to figure out where to go from here. But I did say I would give the results in this video. So that's the results. Honestly, I'm still kind of like, okay, so what do we do? But I guess I'll find out in June, unless something happens and I end up having to see him sooner, or if I end up in the hospital. So yeah, that's going to be it for this Holter monitor vlog. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button down below. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.